Okay, so this is gonna be a little update on the build. So I'm gonna back off on power mods. There's really not a lot left for me to do other than like going with a different turbo, and there's no E85 locally, so there's no point without driving 100 miles one way to get it. So I don't see E85 in my future anytime soon. So we're gonna focus on this. This is the model number. And these bolts are huge. Like, in the perrin ones, they do come. This is a metal sleeve. I think that's like a 17, or at least it looks like it is. And then these are for that differential bushing. And that. And the big one is for the actual subframe. So I know there's some other videos out there of people doing this, but I can't find one of a Hawkeye STI install. And I've been on some forums and I found a few threads that say that the STIs have a metal insert in the bushings, so these wouldn't do any good. But I don't know why it would say that it's for WRX/STI if they did have metal bushings, because I mean, you go to perrin and this is the kit. They don't sell you the bolts separate from the bushings, so I assume that that's just some kind of shenanigans that's on there. But I have come across on a couple different forums and stuff about the STIs having a special metal insert into the bushings, so we're gonna find out this weekend. We're gonna tear into the 06 STI and find out how good these work and whether I'd recommend it or not. I know, like, Torque Solutions, I believe it is, this is a polyurethane insert or sleeve, whatever you want to call it, instead of metal, so it's not going to be as rigid. It's either Cartboy or Torque Solutions. One of them has a plastic, so I made sure to go with the metal one so it's more solid and rigid. These do thread into the place where when they're assembling the car, they use these same holes to hold the entire subframe to the body and then bolt the chassis and everything together. So then these bolts are removed and your car goes out the door. So we'll see if this does have any effect or not on alignment, and it's supposed to get rid of some clunking or something. So we'll see what it does or doesn't do. The next video I'll post is we'll be putting this in. The video after that will be a review on it, and then we'll be doing sway bar end links, like just the rear, and then we'll do probably just the front, and then some kind of bracing probably in the future. Just we're gonna brace the heck out of the STI, and we're gonna do suspension components and stuff, but we're gonna stay with the stock suspension, and I believe leave the coilovers and stuff like that for the last, to see how much these things actually do or don't do for the car.